Yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? Somebody say, yeah. We have a wonderful lineup tonight. We got the stars in the house this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we bring to you the one, the only. Put your hands together for Mr. Santos.
All right. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the Paul Santos live show. How's everybody feeling tonight? All right, what about that introduction from the sidekick of the century, Mr. Chops Turner? There he is right over there. Hello. And how about this, ladies and gentlemen, the house band extraordinaire, all four of them. It's Immuter. There they are. Hey, Dan, great to see you. You know, I got to tell you, last week I asked these guys if there was something missing, and they yelled out, 5 feet. I would never say something like that. Yeah. I'm just quoting. But anyway, great to have you back. Well, around here in this show, we purposely don't do politics here, I just can't stand these political arguments back and forth, I do like political documentaries, though. For example, I just saw one the other day. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, my God.
Hey, you ever heard of that guy, Dr. Oz? You heard of Dr. Oz, right?
Yeah.
Well, I went to a pain doctor the other day, a new one for my back, and the secretary said he goes by a nickname, Dr. Ox. So I was thinking, man, Dr. Ox? I'm thinking, oh my God, this doesn't mean he's going to give me oxycodone. The secretary said, no, we don't call him Dr. Ox for that reason. We think he's an oxymoron. Wait. You know what this is, right? You know what this is? This is when it's not quite working. I appreciate the fact you always say save it. Save it. Hey, why don't you save it? Well, anyway, there is some good news. The gas prices are down a little bit. You notice that? Yeah, the gas prices are down. More oil has been pumped, and I think that's one of the reasons. Well, I'm thinking to myself, couldn't they have done something similar during the baby formula crisis?
Oh my
God. Anyway, hey, do you guys realize the population of hair insects, the population of hair insects is on the decline, which is really a good thing. We don't want to have any insects in our hair. In fact, I wrote a book about this the other day, of lice and men, and they straightened the whole thing right out. Hey, Ross, is that drum set working over there? I need help over here. We need help over here. Wait a minute. You got it back, or you're supposed to hit it. Oh, you're supposed to hit it when... Knock over the garbage can over there. Oh, just the can. That's all right. Just the can.
Yeah, don't worry. You can leave the jokes on the floor. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Somebody will come by and
clean we had so many bad jokes, the garbage can went flying. We got a big-time computer setup over here. See this, Chops? Big-time computer setup? I just have to say, right? I'm not really that computer savvy. You know that? Yeah. In fact, I asked a good friend of mine who is a computer expert, I said, how do you set up a GoFundMe page? He said, you have to go fund yourself. What do you think? Keep that one?
You can keep that one. You can keep
Casey
that
says
one.
keep that one. Casey
Yeah,
says
you
keep
can
that one. Casey's calling the shots here.
Yeah.
Starting today. You know, there was almost a strike in the railroad industry. Imagine that. There was almost a strike in the railroad industry. Gee, the railroad industry. That reminds me of something. That reminds me of one of Chops' exes. All aboard, Abby.
Oh, man.
Choo-choo, choo-choo. Hey, can I get a choo-choo over there?
Oh,
Yeah. Didn't have the best track record, I'll tell you. But I'll tell you, what a caboose. What a caboose on there. What a caboose, I'll tell you right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Getting a little silly. Getting a little weird tonight. Can't help it. You know, the return of Dan, we just wanted to step up our game a little bit.
Don't blame this on me, Paul.
China is back in the news. Yes, the country of China. They actually had the audacity of accusing the United States of cyber spying. Imagine that. They do more cyber spying than everybody else. I'll tell you right now, if China wants to get into a cyber spying war, we're going to win that one. We got more hacks than anybody else.
If they were crickets.
How about a bing bing boom over there? Come on, man. I need a bing bang boom over there.
You were doing so good.
All right, I want to finish on a good one here. You want to finish on a good one?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it,
I
Paul.
want to finish on a good one. Can I get a little drum roll over there? A little drum roll. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's the big finish right here. I ran into my colonoscopy doctor the other day. This is right up Chops' alley. I'll tell you. I'm sorry. Never mind. Walking backwards. Anyway, so I ran into my colonoscopy doctor. He was waiting to get on a bus to New York. So I said, I hope it's not going to be a bumpy ride. He said, yeah, wait till your next appointment. All right. All right, we have a great show tonight. Believe me, we have a lot of fun tonight. We have a tremendous lineup over here. In just a few moments, a great group. We have a gentleman who's a college professor. He's also a musician. He writes music. He's going to be joining us in just a few moments. Moline and the Groovalottos in the house tonight. How about that? Oh. And just to put the show over the top, Crazy Casey's in the house tonight. Hey. We'd like to take the opportunity to thank our sponsors tonight: Whaler Inn and Suites Banquet and Conference Center, J&J Materials, Aaron Pools and Spas, Attorney John Seed, Ralph's Auto Sales, Bristol County Media, and the place where Chops Turner performs every Saturday night down in Mashpee, Massachusetts. It is Tomatoes Sandwich, actually. Sandwich. Hey, Chops, why do I always say Mashpee? It's Sandwich. No, it is because you can go to the Mashpee Commons. I do a little shopping, right? I've done this many times before. And then we shoot over to Sandwich, and it's the whole thing. All right, I'm just going to take 30 seconds, Chops, and just get serious 1 second. My aunt, Fernanda Gonzalez, 93 years old, passed away on Friday, 93 years old. She was the most upbeat, wonderful person you ever want to know. In fact, the thing that I loved about her most, and I hate to say this because it's kind of be selfish, it's that she reminded me of my mother, Natalia. They were exactly alike. Upbeat, never said a bad thing about anybody. Wonderful, wonderful people. And I want to thank all of the people on social media that kept sending all the well wishes and condolences over the last few days. And especially a shout out to my cousins, Jane, Ann, David, and Allison. You had a tremendous mother and tremendous grandmother. Titia will definitely be missed. All right, stand by. We have Moline and the Groovalottos right after this from Immuter. Thank you so much. It's the Paul Santos Live Show. All right, Immuter, ladies and gentlemen, the house band extraordinaire. All 4 pieces tonight, baby. All 4 pieces. Yeah, that's right. It's like when you go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, you get the 2-piece, the 3-piece. We got the 4-piece tonight, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you're going to love this group right here. There's a group of gentlemen that came down from the Cape. We really, really appreciate it. They can really, hey, got to put your groove on. Got to put your groove on. Ladies and gentlemen, the Groovalottos.
I don't care about your past. I just want a love to last. I don't care about your thoughts. I just want to send your do's and don'ts. When you kiss me, when you miss me, darling, hold my hands. Let me understand why I break out in a cold sweat. I don't care about your thoughts. I just want to understand your do's and don'ts. I don't care about the way you treat me. I just want you to understand me. When you kiss me, when you miss me, darling, hold my hand. Let me understand why I break out in a cold sweat. When you kiss me, when you miss me, darling, hold my hand. Help me understand why I break out in a cold sweat. 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 In a cold
cold sweat.
Thank you. Mualim and the Groovalottos. Come on down. Come on right over here, sir. That was fantastic. Boy, this gentleman, he's really talented. He's really something over here. There's the Groovalottos in the background. And well, let me tell you, let's tell you, or let you tell me, I should say, a little bit about yourself, because you hear music like that, the great sounds and everything else, but also a college professor right here, UMass Dartmouth.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about that. Those things kind of like, I mean, I guess they do kind of go together in a way, right? Because, you study music too, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm an English professor. Well, it was this. I was a musician around here for years. I was a theater artist for years. I ran a theater company called Oversoul Theater Collective. Moved to New York City and continued doing theater and continued as a musician. I was, I think, considered the only New York musician who had theater as a day job. And because I was the director of the house band at a nightclub down in Greenwich Village, and then was doing plays all around. And then fatherhood was approaching, and I was told of a job at UMass Dartmouth. So, UMass Dartmouth was hiring, so I was like, all right, bet, I guess I'll take the gig. And there I was.
How long have you been there?
Wait, you're 19, yes? Yeah, so I've been there for 19 years. Yeah.
Now, this gentleman right here, how you doing? What is your name?
My name is ZYG808.
All right, and I see you guys might be connected in some way here.
Yeah, we live in the same neighborhood.
Is that your dad?
Yes.
All right, yeah. I kind of thought, I'm looking at him like I can see the family resemblance. Like father, like son here. You look exactly like your dad.
See, I hear that on a I can't even say semi-regular basis, a regular basis. I heard that about 5 times actually today walking into the building alone. And see, if you were standing behind us, then it would be even more complicated, because like if you don't count the difference of 2 inches in height, turn around for a sec. Take your hat off.
Look at this.
I still want either of you standing next to me.
All right, this gentleman right here. What is your name, sir?
I'm Chuck.
Chuck, how are you? Are you related to these gentlemen?
No, well, I mean, spiritually, personally, absolutely. I mean, yes, 100%.
Yes, he's cousin Chuck. He's cousin Chuck.
Or nephew Chuck. Yeah, that's right.
How long have you guys all been together as the Groovalottos?
I first came to the band probably about we're going on what is it, 2018, something like 4 years ago. Yeah. The band started in 2009. I'm the last of the original members. But well, no, not nice really. But Eddie Ray Johnson was our founding drummer, was actually Zig's drum teacher, and so he stepped into some shoes when Eddie Ray passed away back in June of 2020. And but one of our founders is Mr. James Wolfe, who was a session player for Motown when he was a teenager, and was the founding artistic director of the Katuitt Center for the Arts, and he wanted to pull together a good soul funk jam band and pull all of us together, and this is what we got.
That's nice. That's nice. What about the influence of music in the family? Obviously, a lot of your dad's musical knowledge, ability, it kind of runs in the family a little bit, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, and what was fun was I wasn't actually pushed into anything. It kind of just happened because in my childhood home, there was an instrument in basically every room of the house. And also yeah. What are we having?
Bathroom included? Is that what he said?
Yeah, what are we having? We did have a keyboard in the bathroom. Okay. So anyways, yes, keyboard in the bathroom, yes. So as a young one, I like to run around hitting things. Don't ask me why. What that ended up translating very well into playing the drums, because that was my Christmas present from my grandmother when I was 4, was a little white first act Discovery drum set.
we discovered he sounded like Keith Moon. So it was like, all right, just keep it going.
Now that song, You Don't Mind If We Dance With Your Date.
Oh yeah.
That was a cool song. I like that song. Those words are kind of provocative. You know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to move in on somebody there or something?
Faster. There's a fast story behind it. We were playing. I don't even care. I'll tell you. We were playing at the Cabbie Shack in Plymouth.
Oh yeah.
And there were a group of husbands watching the game and a group of wives on the dance floor. One was drunk and she was grinding on our then bass player. You know, shout out to the late Redbone Sweeting. But so she starts grinding on him. We were just playing a blues groove because it was just before it was time to go on break. And her husband jumps up from the bar, sees, you know, his wife grinding on this big black dude, I guess, and is like runs over and plants himself in between. And I'm looking him dead in his face, and I then just start singing, "Do you mind if we dance with your dates?" And it just kind of, the original lyrics are like obscene, and I could not sing them on television because I like rewrote it on the ride home. But so that's the origin of that song. It was written on stage.
Wow. Yeah, written right on stage. It just kind of came to you right then and there.
Well, you know, it's from the movie Animal House. It just made me think of that scene. You know, that the scene that almost got yanked if it wasn't for the late great Richard Pryor telling him, "No, leave it in, leave it in." That's hysterical. And he was right. But yeah.
Well, you got another song that you guys just released recently, right?
Yeah, we put out a record called Boom Boo Cha.
Boom Cha.
Boom Boo Cha.
Boom Boo Cha.
Cha. Boom boo cha.
All right. And what does that mean, or what does that phrase come from?
It's onomatopoeia.
Yeah, onomatopoeia.
You're an English teacher.
Yes,
Onomatopoeia.
yes, there you are.
I remember that from, I think, I don't know,
And I'm a
middle school.
I'm a good one because he knows the word.
Hey, Dan, you know what onomatopoeia is?
No.
Why don't you tell Dan what that is?
It's when you verbalize a sound. So it's actually, you can explain.
No, like when I said to him during the monologue, when I went, "Give me a little boom, bang, boom."
Yeah. That's onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Exactly. Yes.
So
See. Yes, onomatopoeia, like sizzle, crash, bang, boom, pow. Boom, for example, in Boom Boo Cha. Boom Boo Cha is the sound that a drum makes. It's a drum rhythm. Boom Boo Cha, boom cha, boom Boo Cha, boom cha, boom Boo Cha, boom cha, boom Boo Cha.
boom cha, boom
All right,
boom
ladies and
cha,
gentlemen, a Groovalottos.
boom cha, boom boom cha, 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 boom cha,
Boom, boom, cha, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha, boom, cha. Draw me back like the dance of guitar. I first saw you from afar. Your cocoa skin and piercing eyes, being pulled toward you is no surprise. In no rush, tell me where or when I can get to see you again. I'm not always this upfront, but I know exactly what I want. They are the ones you can ask about me. I am exactly what I claim to be. Who I have on my mind. I like the sound of that. I'm not a pimp, I'm a lover, see, which means you ain't gotta sell it, just give it to me. I said, boom, cha, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha, boom, cha. Coming real close, baby, I don't bite. Tell me your dreams, your plans, your goals. Tell me the things you feel in your soul. Take my time to see what's what, cause a wrong move can deeply cut. I'm not a fool, I'm serious. Come closer if you're curious. They are the ones you can ask about me. I am exactly what I claim to be. Are who I have on my mind. I like the sound of that. I'm I'm not a pimp, I'm a lover. See what you ain't gotta sell it, just give it to me. I say, cha, 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 cha. Come here very close, baby, I don't bite. Unless you ask, and it's only polite. I say, cha, 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 cha. Find myself in a situation where wisdom dwells in contemplation. Not putting you on the shelf, just not gonna play myself. Meanwhile, here's a little something for ya. A group we call the Immuter. They are the ones you can ask about me. I am exactly what I claim to be. You are who I have on my mind. Yeah. Like the sound of that. I'm not a pimp, I'm a lover. See, which means you ain't gotta sell it. Just give it to me. Say boom, boom, shot, boom, shot, boom, boom, shot, boom, shot. Come a little close, baby, I don't bite. Unless you ask, and it's only polite. I say boom, boom, shot, boom, shot, 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 boom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's borrow that microphone there. Thank you very much. How about the Groovalottos? Let's hear it. All right. All right, stand by. We have more of the Paul Santos live show coming up in just a moment. Here's Immuter. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Immuter tonight. We'd like to do some shout outs here. How about Lynn Marie Scrivano looking in from Niagara Falls, New York, like she always does. Thank you so much for supporting our show. And somebody by the name of Whitney Lee who says, that's my Uncle Woot Woot. Who's Woot Woot? that's the Uncle Woot Woot. And let's see. Let's switch over to this other spot over here. And yes, Andrea Ryan is looking in tonight. Thank you very much for watching our show this evening. And let's shoot over to Fall River and see who's looking in Fall River tonight. You got any friends in Fall River there, gentlemen? You must, right?
No.
What do you mean, no? Come on, man.
I will keep that comment.
All right, and we'd like a shout out to Mary J. Varela Montgomery looking in from East Providence, Rhode Island tonight. Always good to hear from your chops, as you know. All right. I think Immuter was going to drop a cover on us tonight. What are you guys feeling like this evening?
Well, we were thinking about doing maybe like the 10-minute version of Stairway to Heaven, but then you yelled at us. So I guess we'll do some Helter Skelter for you.
Helter Skelter. All right. That sounds great. From the great group, the Beatles. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Immuter.
When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the sun. Till I stop and I turn and I go for a ride. Till I get to the bottom and I see you again. Do you want me to love you? Come down fast, but let me break you. Oh, give me, it's you ain't no love to better. Help skeleton, help skeleton, help skeleton. Oh, yeah. Do you want me to break you? come down fast and let me see you. Oh, give me the answer you. Your head skeleton, your head skeleton, head skeleton. Oh, yeah. Oh. When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the sun till I stop and I turn and I go for a ride till I get to the bottom and I see you again. Do you want me to love you? You come down fast and let me break you. Oh, give me your answer. You wanna know the truth, answer. Head skeleton, head skeleton, head skeleton.
Yeah, that's right. There they are, the house band extraordinaire, Helter Skelter. Wow, you guys really let that one go. You know, just blasting off over there. You know.
Yeah, again, we wanted to do the 10-minute version of Stairway to Heaven, but we got ixnayed on that. So,
Well, you know, we do have a time limit here. You know.
yeah, but
We also have a start time.
All right. Well, it's time for that special moment of the show. You know what that is. You guys have heard of the Sultan of Swing?
no.
Have you heard of the Sultan of Swag? How about the Sultan of Smooth? How about the Sultan of Squat? Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Casey, here he comes. Good evening.
Oh, it's so nice of you to be polite.
How are you tonight?
The same. Not good.
Not good.
What the hell? Why should I be good? And nobody's good. Look at around yourselves. Take a look. But I am saying it's so good to see Bermuda's all together again. I love Bermuda. Last week, 3 of them played. We had the Bermuda Triangle. Now Danny's back.
Yeah, Danny's back. All right.
You must be a hell of a swimmer. Yeah. They were talking, I don't want to say anything out of school, but guess what? They were talking about who was going to take over when you died.
What's you come
Well,
up
Don't
I
laugh,
like that.
don't laugh, Paul. You were going to get the estate.
see, you leave a little Casey, leave a little bit of chops, leave a little bit of the. I don't know. You might get cut out.
You look good, Chops. You lost a little weight. You know, you got to come by and visit me. I was evicted from the other nursing home. I'm in the new one now, Mucinix Manor. You know what? I should have known when I went there. On the top of the, well, of course, I didn't have much choice. It was either there or under a railroad track. You know, and I don't keep my needles, so I would have been lost. Well, hey, listen, don't knock it. Over there, everybody helps you. They inject you. You don't need a nurse. No copays. But I did miss you. And but I should have known, Paul. I should have called you right away. When it said Mucinix Manor, and I looked at the place, and it was one of my last choices before the Dartmouth House of Correction. What the hell are you laughing about? It's not funny. Where do you get old? Anyway, I went there. Mucinix Manor. And the motto of the place is, go with the flow. Are you kidding me? Don't touch me. I told you. For Chops, this is a learning experience. If he says one thing that aggravates me, I'll get all over his ass too.
Learning curve.
Oh, it's a learning curve. By the way, I got to tell you, I might need a lawyer again. I'm trying to learn. They tell you we have to learn to be socially interactive at the nursing home. So, okay, you got to meet these people. Now I'm being stalked again by another woman. And, she said to me, what did you do for a living? What the hell would I tell her what I did for a living? So I said, well, what did you do for a living? She says, I was a diver. So I was thinking she dived for pearls or she was a snorkel diver and everything. I said, what'd you dive for? She just jumped all over me, and I said, oh, my God, I knew I missed a mistake there. What a diver she was. God, she even wears a face mask. She looks like Jerry Cheever. She's got so many scars. Have you had enough?
Yeah, I think I have.
Okay, I could keep going like this. The medication lasts for 3 hours.
Paul, we could air a rerun.
I really would like to say something very serious. Very hard for me to do. But I'm going to take my hat off because I lost my best friend of my life yesterday. Bobby Watkins, the great football player, New Bedford High School, right? Chops. New Bedford High School, Rose Bowl champion, 1954, beat California, Ohio State, All-American. NFL, Chicago Bears, played for George Halas on a very segregated team, which I was so much aware of with the George Blanders and the Browns. That was before the bomb of the war that you guys, everything. He fought it all. He was like a Jackie Robinson in football, and he lived here. He was so proud of New Bedford. He came back here, and God bless him. He passed away yesterday, almost, he's like 88, 89. He's got, not only did he have dementia, but it was football injuries like Aaron Hernandez and Junior Seau, and he's given his brain to have it. Bobby Watkins was one of the best people I ever knew. And with your Aunt Fernanda. So I didn't, this is not a time, it's a time for celebration. He's where he should be. His family is at rest now. God bless his wife, Rillis and Robbie. And Chops, would you come up here? I didn't plan this, but since I'm the executive producer and I fund this whole thing, we don't need lawyers. Chops, come over here in the middle. Chops, will you do me a favor? Would you sing that song for Fernanda and for Bobby? And tonight, my jokes are done. This is for the memories of the people that we love and we lived with and the people that were the most important in our lives.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Thank you very much, Chops. Thank you, Jim. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Chops Turner. All right. We've got our special guests returning, the Groovalottos, in just a moment, right after this from Immuter. We'll be right back in just a moment on the Paul Santos Live Show. Don't go anywhere. More to come. All right, house band extraordinaire Immuter, thank you very much. All right, now this song right here, this is one of my favorites by the Groovalottos, and this is the one that you were talking about before in our previous interview. You don't mind if we dance with your dates, right?
Do you mind if we dance? Do you mind if we dance with your dates?
I thought it was, you don't mind. You're actually asking the question, do you mind? See, you're being polite about it, see? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Groovalottos, there they go.
All right. So song actually has a dance that goes with it. So we're gonna call the dance out. It's called the funk, spelled with a PH. We spell with a PH because none of us went to Berkeley.
All right.
And now it's time to funk. Okay, sky left, sky left, sky left, sky left, sky right, sky right, sky right, sky right. Now forward and back, and backward and front. Now you shimmy and boogie, and shimmy and boogie. Then turn to your left, and then you shake your rump. Do you mind if we dance with your dates? In the wrong place.
Okay, sky left, sky left, sky left, sky left now, sky right, sky right, sky right, sky right now. Forward and back, and backward and front. Now you shimmy and boogie, and shimmy and boogie. Then turn to your left, and then you shake your rump. All out there, yeah. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, now to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Now you forward and back, backward and front. Now you shimmy and boogie, and shimmy and boogie. Then turn to your left, and then you shake your rump. Oh, you ain't got no rhythm, but your girl likes the funk. Oh, you ain't got no rhythm, but your girl likes the funk. No man can tell by the way she shakes her rump. Oh, do you mind if we dance with your dates? Do you mind if we dance with your dates? Probably in the wrong place. Girl was on the dance floor on ladies' night. She was all over the dance floor on ladies' night. But don't you worry, we had a feeling all right. Oh, you won't believe the things a girl likes to do. Oh, you won't believe the things a girl likes to do. Probably gonna deny it, but we know it to be true. Oh, do you mind if we dance with your dates? Do you mind if we dance with your dates? Do you mind? You're probably in the wrong place. And one more time to the left, to the left, to the left, now to the left, now to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Now you forward and back, backward and front. Now you shimmy and boogie and shimmy and boogie, then turn to your left, and then you shake your rump. Oh, do you mind if we dance with your days? Do you mind if we dance with your days? Do you mind? You're probably in the wrong place. Do you mind? You're probably in the wrong place. Do you mind? You're definitely in the wrong place. Say that wrong, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Groovalottos. Wow. Do you mind if I dance with your dates? Ah, yes. So, that's a great song because, did you hear the whole story behind that song? Those guys, they were not paying attention to their wives. Their wives were out there dancing. The next thing you know, they started dancing up and grinding up against the band and all that. Has that ever happened to you guys before?
That's true. Yeah. I don't know. Our sound engineers be getting all the dates. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Did you hear that? Casey said his wife left him for a drummer. Did you hear that, Ross?
Ross is still sorry about that, by the way. Casey,
Hey, was that all aboard Abby? All aboard Abby, Choo choo, choo choo. Anyway. All right. Well, it looks like Chops wanted to do a song with these guys. So, Chops, why don't you come up here for a second, and we'll talk to Chops Turner just for a moment here. And Chops, you you guys, you and the Groovalottos have decided to put together a performance of your own. Tell us about that now.
Well, it's impromptu. We work together. We got a new CD getting ready to drop with the Groovalottos. He'll tell you more about it. He's the engineer and the producer on the song, new song we got coming out. What's that? What's the date?
Get together, right?
Yeah, October 7th, I think.
Comes out October 7th, so it's like an 2-day early birthday present. Yeah, so it's a 2-day early birthday present. You know, Chops' record, Get Together, comes out, and we also have a Christmas record, This Holiday with You, that'll be coming out in November, and then Wedding Day will be coming out in February. So we have a string of tunes that we're just
That'd be great.
Oh yeah, some good stuff. So
Now you wanted to do something tonight, right, with the Groovalottos?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do a little impromptu called Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chops Turner and the Groovalottos. Here we go.
Oh, give it up for Immuter and the Groovalottos. It's all right. It's all right, babe. Hey, it's all right. I want to say this here. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Oh yeah, say I know, 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 I know. I know, 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 I know. Hey, I'm gonna leave this young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she gone. Yeah. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine.
ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Ain't no sunshine when she gone.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Oh yeah, let me say it again. Ain't no sunshine when she gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes Give it up for the Groovalottos.
Hey, fantastic job by the sidekick of the century, our big co-host here, Chops Turner and the Groovalottos. All right. Well, you guys are going to give us a song to take us to the finish line as usual, right? One of your originals?
Yeah.
All right. Which ones are going to be tonight?
All right, this one's called Passerby.
All right.
It's
Hang on.
Spotify. You can all hear it there.
All right. Hang on 1 second. I do want to take the opportunity, first of all, to thank our guests tonight, the Groovalottos. All right. the comedy of Crazy Casey. World-class vocalist and entertainer Chops Turner right over here. And again, one last time, thoughts and prayers to Bobby Watson, our real good friend, and my tia Fernanda Gonzalez. God bless you and all of the family members, friends and families. They will certainly be missed. All right. These guys have a great song, as you said, on Spotify. And
It's on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. It's going to be out on our new EP as well, which is coming out too, probably in about a month or so. We're still deciding the date on it, but very soon. And it's called Passerby.
all right. And don't forget, next week we'll be back, and one of our guests will be filmmaker Alyssa Botello. I'm Paul Santos for the Paul Santos Live Show. Don't forget to laugh. Have a great night, everybody. Good night.
It's all in black and white. Fake smiles as I walk by, and it's gonna take some time for me to hide from this constant goodbye. When I close my eyes, oh, because mine and walk through the night with the joys inside. Lots of pretty lights between the rain will keep you dry. It's a place with no goodbyes. When the sun comes up at night, when I close my eyes. Oh, because we're afraid we'll change in summer. Run for cover, I don't know what's going on. Every day, another one. Look at me right now. Who ya fooling? Who ya fooling? Who ya fooling?
Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.